Yes, people, what is happening? Welcome back to Lily White Lane. And there it is, game done and dusted. Leyton Orient 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Tottenham Hotspur drew with Leyton Orient in their first game of the pre-season. Very interesting, very intriguing game for Nuno Espirito Santo's first game as Tottenham Hotspur manager. But look, I just want to say, if you're reading too much into this, as I say, if you're thinking, oh, we didn't play well enough, it's not good enough, we can't expect to play like this next season, do not read into it. Please don't read into it, right? It's a pre-season friendly, nothing's really at stake, as I say, nothing really matters in the words of Freddie Mercury, as I say. So look, it doesn't affect anything, it doesn't mean too much, as I say. Pre-season is there basically to see if you've got any new signings, to give them a run out on the pitch, and basically to get fitness ready for the new season, as I say, so the players are fit and ready, as I say, to take on Manchester City in August. But look, moving back onto the game, as I say, Tottenham Hotspur draw Leyton Orient. I would have wanted a win. I said before the game it's either going to be a low-scoring game, for example, a 0-0 potentially, a 1-0 Tottenham, or a 5-0 Tottenham. It turned out to be a low-scoring game. Now look, I thought we picked a very, very good lineup, but it wasn't good enough to get us over the line. It wasn't good enough, as I say. I nearly said to pick up all three points. There is no points at stake, as I say, because it is a free pre-season friendly. But look, Tottenham Hotspur, as I say, first off, I thought we played quite well. I thought we played quite well for the first 10 to 15 minutes, as I say. And it's always the case, when you have your first game back, your first pre-season friendly back, especially after a tournament when you can only play players who haven't, as I say, went abroad to play in whatever tournament's been going on in the summer, whether that be the Euros, the World Cup, the Copa America. So look, a lot of players weren't at our disposal today, so we did play some of our youth and young players. And first off, I thought they played very well for the first 10 to 15 minutes, sort of just adjusting back into the game, as I say. Leyton Orient had already played 2 games before us, so look, sort of just adjusting into the game, as I say. And after that, for the rest of the first half, I thought we played very well. I thought we really did play very well. Good goal by Dane Scarlett, as I say, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Tiki-taka football, 2 more and more with a first-time through ball. Really, really nice through ball to Dane Scarlett. Posting in, back of the net, as I say. 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur, right? But in the second half, as I say, we started off exactly the same, but the only issue was we made so many changes at once, and Leyton Orient made their change, as I say. Now look, I think we took advantage of the fact we could make as many changes as we want. We can change all 10 players, as I say, and bring on our whole substitutes bench. And I think we read too much into that, in all honesty, because we did bring on our whole substitutes bench, as I say, in what I believe was the 70th minute, 65th to 70th minute. I could be wrong there, as I say, but look, whole subs bench comes on. Well, Leyton Orient sort of share it about, sub on 2 players, 5 minutes later, 3 players come on, give it another 15 minutes and bring on another player. We didn't, we just brought on a load of other players, and I understand that's good for fitness, but you want to get the win here. You want, if you're Nuno, you want to make a good impression, as I say. You want your first game at Tottenham Hotspur to be remembered. Look at what Jose Mourinho went and done at Roma, right? First game in charge, 10-0. 10-0, right? Nuno's first game at Tottenham Hotspur, drew 1-0 with a League 2 side. It doesn't look the best on paper. But look, Leyton Orient do score a goal. It's awful defending from Eric Dyer, who just backs off his player and doesn't engage. Really, really good finish from Leyton Orient. 1-1 the final score. Do I think it's fair? Yeah, it's a pre-season friendly, as I say. You can't read too much into it. But if we're judging off that and certain players' performance, then I wouldn't be too excited for next season. I've said leading up to it, you cannot expect this Tottenham Hotspur team to get top 4, right? People have been asking for a rebuild. It looks like we're on the verge of a rebuild, bringing in some younger players, as I say, instead of players for more and more money, the likes of Tomiyasu and Awa potentially coming to Tottenham Hotspur and Johnston this summer. People asking for a rebuild, and as soon as a rebuild comes along, you're asking for top 4. You need to wait a little while, let players settle in, as I say, and see how it goes. So look, I'd happily take 5th or 6th place next season. Happily, without a doubt, take 5th place. But 6th place, happily take it. If we can get top 6 in Europa League football, that'd be brilliant. If we don't get that, then I don't want another season in the Conference League. I'd rather finish 8th. But look, Players that impressed me, Dane Scarlett, when he was on the pitch, I think he was very positionally aware, always getting in good positions, as I say. Got the goal, as I say, good finish. He played quite well. I like the look of Dane Scarlett on the pitch. Cisse as well. Cisse, he looked really, really good. I'm not 100% how you pronounce that, 100% sure how you pronounce that. But look, he looked good when he came on the pitch, as I say. But just too many changes at once. The only change, in my opinion, that looked really, really good when he came onto the pitch was Jack Clark. But look, first pre-season friendly done and dusted. It's always like that in your first friendly, and hopefully with the next two we can sort of settle back in, as I say. Up next, we've got, I believe, Colchester. Should be doing them, and as I say, you know, maybe play a couple more players. After that, the game that I'm going to, as I say, against MK Dons, which I am going to because they are very, very local to me, about 15 to 20 minutes drive, as I say, from where I live. But look, I'll be heading to that one. Then Chelsea, then Arsenal, as I say. They call it a friendly, the Arsenal one. I don't think it will be very friendly. But look, back to the season. We'll see how things goes. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Were you expecting a bit more against Leyton Orient-Instant, or are you happy? Let me know what you guys think, as I say. Thank you all for watching. And as always, come on you Spurs. Come on, I nearly said come on the Euros. Come on you Lily Whites.